Hiya, apparently I'm live. I don't have any earworms in today. This wasn't going to happen because Ruby Claire was staying with me for the weekend, and I have literally just dropped her at the train station. She's on her way up to Sheffield now. And I thought, oh, why not? Let's do go live. But yeah, I won't have to pay them this week, Chris. That's all very good. So I just run through and say to me, who's in? Hi, Michael. Hi, Chris. Hi, Terry. And that's it. That's all we got. So talk amongst yourselves. I have literally just got into the workshop, and I've got to show you what Ruby did while she was here. Ruby found my floor. Hi, Paul. Yeah, Ruby tidied up my workshop with me. She also taught me a little bit of painting tricks, and we did some touristy stuff, and we've had a cracking weekend. So thanks very much for visiting, Ruby. Thanks very much for finding my floor. Unfortunately, she has made lots and lots of spiders very homeless. Right, I suppose I'll do some turning of some sort. So on the lathe, I've got a little bit of crab apple. It's not big. Literally 10 minutes ago, I had nothing on the lathe. And no idea what to do. It's 12.5 centimeters, but it'll be smaller than that because I've got these flats on it. I've got to come off by 5.5 centimeters. So let's do something with it. Before I do that, made this part made this rattle with Ruby. Don't know if you can hear it. Got to finish it off later on today. It's good fun. We need to go. What we're going to use? Oh, that one will do. Right, turn the lathe down. Bring the speed up. Hey, Ruby's coming to the chat. Hi, Ruby. And hi to Roger and Gary. So, this is a bit of crab apple. It's fell this year, so it's not particularly dry. My tool rest is too high. I'll be good. I'll turn the lathe off and lower it. I'm going to go with this. Hi, Amy. Hi, Michelle. Does anybody fancy jumping in here, well? Hi, Norman. Hi, Wageable Works. All right, Brian's in. Send him the link a minute. Got to find him. Sent you the link, Brian. Terry Bartlett's at 43 degrees. Wow, you need some beer.
Hello, Pete.
Hello, Brian. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, man. Doing okay.
Your eyes working? Any
Yeah,
opticians this morning?
just about. Apparently, I've got a small 7mm tear in the back of my right eye.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I may have to go to the eye hospital tomorrow.
Brian, I've got to show you this.
Go on,
Look what Ruby found in my workshop. She found a flaw.
What? Where did that come from?
I don't know. Ruby found it. I don't know where it was.
Oh, well done, Ruby. That's immaculate. Now, the thing is, how long is it going to stay like that? Today?
Well, Ruby's on the train now, so end of the afternoon.
That's this afternoon then, so that's that done. Oh well, never mind. Let me try.
Well, hopefully your tear isn't going to be too serious, and it will heal itself up.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I seem to have something happening with my speakers because it's not coming through my headset. But I'll fix that now.
I am hearing a bit of an echo there.
How's that now? Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds better.
There we go. You're on my headset now, so we're good to go. Right, yeah, what's happening?
We looked at the prices of trains this morning, and it was half the price if Ruby left now than it would be if she left in an hour. So I thought, well, I might as well get on with the lives then.
Exactly.
I don't know what I'm making really, Brian.
Oh, yeah. Looks kind of like a bowl, like.
Yeah.
What is it?
This is a bit of crab apple.
Oh. Good.
So we'll just go for a little coin bowl. Still got a flat spot there to get rid of.
Yeah. Let me get a little bit of YouTube up on another screen here. Put you over there. And I'll see who's in the chat. Yeah, I've just got some notifications on my YouTube thing about have a look at this, check this, do this, and I said no, go away.
Yeah, mine was playing up this morning. Was so typical, you know, sort of rushing to put something on at all.
You can take me back off the screen there if you wish.
Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? I could even go back to the.
You could if you like it. Don't need that. Or maybe you just want my handsome rugged exterior there. I don't know. Had my haircut there, just for the haircut. I hope he's noticed.
The haircut? Which one?
Yeah, the haircut. Why is there no chat? Why am I not seeing any chat?
I don't know. I've got chat in.
Sorry, it's just coming now. Ruby Claire says, I'm impressed you dropped me off at the train station and raced home to provide entertainment for my train ride. There you go. Very impromptu, Ruby, I have to say, but we're here. Have a good journey. Let's see who's in. Go to live chat.
Well, the good news is I dropped Ruby off early enough to not only find the right train, but actually find her seat in the carriage as well.
Oh,
so we're good. Well, excellent. Actually, no, we think she's on the right train.
Should maybe let us know.
But whatever train she's on, she's in the right seat.
Yeah, she's in the right seat, but might be the wrong train. Oh, interesting.
All these things are possible.
So, currently, we've got Ruby Claire, Chris Dodds, Gary Glass, Terry Bartlett, Roger Kent, Chase from Wedgwood Works. That's almost hard to say that. Who else? Let's scroll down a bit. John McDonald, Amy is in. Hi, Amy.
Well, now you're here, I don't need a keyboard, do I? I can check that over there. That makes life
no,
a lot easier.
No, you can there. Here we can't. Who else is in? Let me see. My internet's behaving today, would you believe? And I have no engineer today. That's good, isn't it?
Well,
another engineer.
Does that mean you're going live tonight then?
I probably am, I think. But we're just going to. I'm waiting for a phone call at 2 o'clock from a girl called Sham. Norman Greenwell's in. Or Greenwell, sorry. Who else? Ruby, of course. Paul Finlay home, Woodturning home is in. We've got the Australians in and good style, so we've currently got 27 people watching. Considering this stream started 11 minutes ago and it wasn't advertised.
It wasn't advertised. It didn't exist 15 minutes ago. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm proposing possibly to do a live this evening at 8 o'clock. But currently we have got Steve from SK Crafts. He has a link up already. He's proposed that he'll cover if my internet is not resolved. But it is a speed test. Ruby says, I had a fantastic time, Pete, and I'm on the right train. Well, that's always good news.
That is good news.
Terry Bartlett says, I will be off the sunbed shortly. My son keeps bringing cold beer. Oh, you mean you want to fall off it, Terry? Amy says, by the time your internet is sorted, you will have met everyone working for BT in Northern Ireland. Yeah. Well, I've met a whole lot of OpenReach guys, that's for sure. OpenReach are the company who maintain the network. BT are just a retail agent, if you like. It's just a bit like all the other ISP, Internet Service Providers.
Yeah, it's OpenReach who actually do all the work, isn't it?
Yeah, OpenReach maintain the network. To most places now, there are some companies, the other notable one being Virgin, who are building their own network, and the company called Fibrous in Northern Ireland here, they're building their own network. But at the end of the day, they're just tied off the end of OpenReach network. What stems from the days when BT had a monopoly on everything. Paul Shooting's in. Hi, Paul. And Stephen the Wood's in.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Steve. Don't like this shape. This is rubbish.
Pudding bullish.
Change that.
So, as I say, I was supposed to have an engineer here today, but he hasn't appeared. And I'm now waiting for a phone call, supposedly at 2 o'clock. And if that doesn't appear, I will be on the phone to BT again. Perry says he doesn't drink lager usually. Guinness as a rule. Oh, Guinness. I actually don't like Guinness. I must be one of the few people who live on the island of Ireland that don't like it.
You can't say that when you live in Northern Ireland.
I can, I just did. It's rotten. I actually did the tour of the factory place. It's actually not the factory anymore, but it used to be the place where the stuff was made. It's now just a tourist attraction basically, and they make it elsewhere. But I did the whole tour, and then they take you up to the bar on the roof, which is really nice panoramic views of Dublin. And it's well worth a visit, I have to say. But I asked the guy for a pint of lager. I don't think he was all that impressed. Oh, Woody says, Pete, design change. A nice cuddled lip on the top would look nice. And so there's some advice from the style expert. Cuddled lip on the top. What? You should get to join us. Hello, Glenn. How are you today?
Yeah, that pleases me a bit more.
Yeah, good. I committed the Cardinal sin yesterday.
Looking forward to that one.
I have to put my hand up. I committed the
Woodturning.
See, sorry. Ah. You forget says he just ordered me vacuum chuck. Do you have a vacuum chuck? Right.
Yeah, they're getting a bit common, these vacuum chucks now.
Yeah. Ruby Claire says, hi Glenn, I'm heading your way. I arrive in Sheffield in 2 hours. Oh. Chase is asking Gary, Chase is asking Glenn, which chuck did you go with? He's probably making his own. Gary Glass says, I never used to like Guinness either, Brian, until they sponsored the Belfast Marathon. And as you cross the line at the end, they hand you half a pint. Only in Belfast. Yeah, everywhere else you get a kind of space blanket and a Mars bar or something. Belfast, you get half a pint of Guinness. I always maintained that Guinness is more food than a drink. Greg Alexander's in. Hi, Greg. And Glenn says he's purchasing the air press system, whatever that is. I've never heard of that. So we're sanding this up to what? 8?
I'm on 120 at the moment. I'll take it up to 240, then I'll hopefully get Joe to sing into Glenn's ear.
Good, excellent. He needs it. Benjamin's in. Stand by your beds. Ben's in.
I'm going for a heavy sit on the table type go on this one.
What size was the blank when you started?
About 5 inch. But that was with square sides, so.
Yeah. Sort of coin bowl type size or sweetie jar. Yoshi gets says, oh God, she's just started singing. He hasn't even started yet.
We've got warm up then. You'll get 3 versions of warm up. But we normally get when we're setting up the streams.
Chris Dodge ranks the Guinness as a food group all of its own.
Yeah, that was a 180. Bit of 240.
Gary reckons that the best pint of Guinness he ever tasted was at Dublin Airport. But I think that's more to do with the fact that each time I travel out, I know it's my last one for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary works abroad. 6 week stints.
Riding our back up through France one year, quite a long time ago. And got to about 6 o'clock in the evening, and we were about 100 miles short of Paris. And the guy I was riding with said, should we look for a hotel for the night? I said, I don't know, I think I can smell beer. So we hit the throttle and made it back to England, so we got a pint of British beer.
Well done.
Right, so I've gone with the mortise on this.
Paul, you seem to think my noise cancelling isn't working.
You can't see from there.
Why? What noise can you hear? I'm not in the workshop. I'm in the office.
My extractor's on. So that's it.
I can't hear you. I can't hear any noise. Maybe it's the singing you can hear.
You listen to Joe.
Paul Hewton says he can hear the sounds like paper tearing, like this noise you mean.
I don't know if you can see that. That's the depth of my mortise off the camera. I can't get my hand in the right position. We're talking about 2 millimeters.
2 mil.
It's only a small piece. It might work, it might not. I haven't put as much care as I should have done into that, but hey.
2 mil. Well, you're okay. You've got an SK114 with O'Donnell jaws. You'll be fine.
Yeah, the SK114 will just reach out and cuddle it.
I thought I'd say that before anybody else did. Oh, sorry. Todd from Glen Cove just said.
Well done, Todd. Beat him to it.
I came in late. Is that an SK114 with O'Donnell jaws, he says? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is, yes.
Danny Bartlett says Joe needs to go up 3 more octaves and Joe may just be at the right pitch for Glen. Oh, your Guinea's in. Oh, that reminds me.
Don't we often get to turn crabapple because it's a wood that splits as soon as you look at it. But
yeah, don't go fruit there.
Yeah.
Most of them kind of fruit wood to do the same thing. Pete, do you mind if I pop a link in here? Just it's not for me, it's for someone else who I just would like to promote a little bit. If you can, in a second. Copy that.
You ready, Joe? Give him both barrels.
Joe should get says the neighbours are banging on the walls. Don't use the grit. I get highlight. Pete, just unhighlight that comment, will you?
Hang on, I'm just finding my mouse again. Mouse don't work from the windowsill. Hang on. There you go.
Cool. So Benjamin has to say, has just got this to say. So I have to say, guys, the ProTech Supernova 2 is a beaut. Other than not having a square key, it's up there with the SK114. Ooh.
Which one was that?
The Supernova 2.
Ah, yes. That's got a hex key. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's probably have an 8mm Allen key type thing, is it?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Jason Wedgwood says that he likes a Supernova G3. So I have a link to put in there. This is a link, guys, to someone who has been turning for a while, but has just started a YouTube channel. So what I need you to do is pop over. Oh, where is it? Why is it not coming on? Please. Ah, there it is. Computer's been a bit slow today. Enter. So pop over to that link, guys. That's for William Kenny, who has been turning for a while and is a really good turner, I have to say. And he's just started his own little YouTube channel. And he's got 3 videos up there currently. And he has, I can't remember how many subscribers, what did he tell you? 26 subscribers. I would love it if we could get him up to his 100 subscribers so he can get his custom URL. So if you're not already subscribed to William, pop over and have a look when Pete's finished.
Sorry,
Well,
Joe, this grit isn't working right. You're not singing loud enough.
Oh, you're going to have to do a second coat. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's because I put it on wrong. Without the song, I just couldn't get it right. So, Yorkshire Grit take 2.
Oh,
Tell me, Glenn, what was that you said?
Sorry, Roger can't say it's just up to William. Thanks, Roger.
Right.
This is a nice looking piece of wood right now. They always take fruit woods always take a nice shine, don't they?
Yeah.
Mark's in IKEA, apparently. Just received a message from Mark to say why he's not here today. He's in IKEA, or IKEA, whichever way you want to pronounce it. You know that place famous for flat packs and screwdrivers.
The whole section at the end for all the bits that are missing from the kits.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the place of entrapment, I call it, because once you're in the front door, it takes you 3 days to get back out again.
Yeah. Whenever you come out, you always got a basket full of things you didn't go in for.
This is, of course, true. I tend to try and avoid that now, and I kind of go. The one in Belfast, the store in Belfast, you can go in and go downstairs, where you get all the sort of kitchen equipment and stuff. That's kind of where I go, and then sneak back out through a side door without having to peruse the whole shop.
I found a better way of avoiding it.
Don't go.
Don't go in.
Same reason. Dave B is in. Hi, Dave. He's all the way from Kansas, and he's just subbed to William. Good man, thank you.
Yeah, that's better.
Well, lots of people have subbed over to William. And have a quick look and refresh that page and see what it's done to his channel.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah, he's now got 34 subscribers. Perfect, guys. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Don't stop there. Just pass it on to your friends and see if you can get them jumping up through the subscribers. At least up to his first 100.
Sorry, I forgot to do that bit. Hampshire sheen, high gloss wax.
Todd says, absolutely no pressure. We just expect great things, William. Mark Harvey's in. Good afternoon, Mark. We've got 45 watching now. That's
a bit less than I started with, isn't it?
No. No, we're doing okay. It's going up slowly.
For those who've come in a bit later, I had the wonderful Ruby Claire visiting me at the weekend, and we did the touristy stuff. But she also did this. She found my floor.
She tidied up and made a whole lot of Pete's spiders homeless, apparently.
And she was leaving today, and obviously I wanted to spend the last bit of the day with her, and I wasn't going to do a live. But the train tickets were double the price after a certain time. So she left just in time for me to get back and go live. But I started with no piece of wood in the workshop to turn, no idea what I was going to do, no camera set up, and no earworms. So it's all sort of thrown together because I can.
Just because you can. Pete also helped me out seriously yesterday too, because I updated my OBS on my computer in the workshop, and it refused to play with my Stream Deck. So I put out an urgent message for help, and Pete came to the rescue. And within half an hour, it was fixed. Thanks for that, Pete, I have to say.
You're welcome, mate.
Brent Baycroft's in. Hi, Brent.
We're not in a rush today, are we?
Terry Bartlett's showing up again. He says it's red hot here, Ruby. I'm in Egypt. Well, we know that's apple because we can see it's written on it. Oh,
yep.
Is that tea? I hope that's coffee you're drinking, not my super tea.
It is a nice black coffee. But yep, it's crab apple.
Brent says it's been raining here for the last 2 days, but we really need it. Yeah, it rained here Saturday all day. All day Saturday. Look, there's a white van just arrived at my house.
Is that your engineer?
No, I don't think so. No, it's the builder. I have a LED flashing underneath my dormer window at the back of the house, which has developed a split in it. So we're
right.
So that's the builder coming to fix that. As you can tell, the dogs just found out somebody
Dogs
came
don't
to
like
the
the builder much then.
don't like anything when it comes to the house, Pete. They're fine once you're in the door, but once when you're outside coming in, they don't like it at all. Yeah, Gary Glass says, does it say BT on the side? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, Gary, it doesn't. She says, I've got a good, strong black coffee here. I don't like coffee anymore. I don't particularly drink it at all anymore. I drink tea. He drinks coffee. Who's a coffee drinker?
I drink black coffee because it's the easiest thing. Black coffee with no sugar.
See, I
You've
drink
only got to have
tea.
one ingredient, or two ingredients if we count the water. Coffee and water.
Coffee.
Job done.
Yeah. Well, that's how I drink my tea. Just all you need is water on a tea bag. Don't even need a
But
spoon.
your teas are cocktails, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, you balance them out with cold water as well.
Well, I do sometimes have to put, well, unless you want to just let it sit for a while, then I do put some cold water in it sometimes, just to stop myself being burnt by it. And there's a big silver man coming in there. Well, that's the rest of the building team. How many builders does it take to change a piece of lead? In this case, 3. But that'll be fine. They were supposed to be here Friday afternoon, but they never appeared.
Were they coming by internet?
Yeah, they probably found their way here by internet.
Yeah, that's why they were slow.
Brent Baycroft says he swaps back and forth from tea to coffee all day long. No, just She says, I like my tea. He likes his tea too, Brian. He says, oh, there's it. It's just jumped in a mile. I like my tea too, Brian. Summer it's nice, winter it's hot. Yep, I would drink iced tea as well. Just nothing wrong with that at all. And Doug Miller from Woodturning Riders joins us. Good afternoon,
Hi, Doug.
Oh, Amy's being very, very polite today. She says, "Hi, Mr. Miller." Oh. Don't call him Mr. Miller, because every time I hear the expression Mr. Miller, I think of Trumpton. Wendy Miller. There's a blast from the past. Excuse me.
I'm having temptations to do something weird here, but
Go on then. Go on, Pete. Do it. I did something weird yesterday. It will be out in video sometime later this week.
yeah, weird things are probably better on video.
Yep. Yeah, Ruby Claire says Mark should be at home doing his homework. Well, he's not, Ruby, I can assure you. Apparently, according to the latest information I can give you, he's in IKEA. Maybe he's waiting to buy a nice bowl.
Could be, yeah.
But they can't turn a nice bowl. Chris Dodd says, weird is good, Pete, go for it. I agree too. You're going to enlighten us what the weird thought was in your head, Pete? Or are you just going to keep it to yourself now?
Yeah, I'm undecided.
No. Do we want something weird, guys, from the chat? Let's try and push Pete in one direction or another. Weird or not weird? Good afternoon.
Weird is probably best on video.
So you're checking it out now, right?
I am working on a very small mortise.
Oh, this is true. It's only 2 mil. And Roy the boy has joined us. Hi, Roy. Everybody likes weird. It's funny, aren't they? Amy DeAndres says, Trumpton? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. That's it. Yeah, children's
I'll have a video out sometime this week. Probably do it as a premiere, but if not, it'll just be a video. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I've made a tool which I put out as a video. I videoed the first half. I haven't finished making it yet because I need to buy some hardware.
Okay. But hint? You get a hint on what this tool might be, or do we just have to imagine?
Good question.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
It's the Dremel holder that Wayne uses.
Oh yeah, that's
This is
a jig type thing for using with
yeah.
Yeah.
It does the potpourri things.
Oh yeah, for putting the angled cuts in the side of his potpourri thing.
I've promised myself for a long time I'd make one of those because it's really quite impressive, and I haven't got around to it. So I started making it, film the first half of all the cuts and basic set up, but I've got to buy the hardware to put it together yet.
So
when I've got the hardware, then I'll do the second half of the video and put that out.
I have to be a little bit stern here because Amy has just put in the chat that Olivia says hello and she should be asleep. So, Olivia? Get
Hello,
back to bed.
Olivia. Olivia, have some chocolate and some other sugar
And some Coke.
sources.
Yeah.
Bounce off the ceiling.
Yeah, have some chocolate and some Coke. Why not?
And tell Mummy all about your day all over again, because she probably has forgotten, because Mummies do that.
Good parenting advice from Pete there. That's grandfather advice, that is.
That's grandfather advice, yeah.
Yep. Right, the boy says, I was given some wood, been told it's from Great Yarmouth docks, and that is Honduran mahogany. Could be.
Sorry, can you actually see anything at all there? Is my shoulder in the way? I can't see.
No, we can still see, yeah.
That's all right
Just
then.
about anyway. As you swing over, you kind of block it, but we can see most of it. Have you got your other camera set up? One that's more angled away from your headset. Amy says she's giggling away, Pete. I'm sure she is. Ruby Claire says 49, Barry. 49? 4949. Is there significance in 49, Ruby? 49 people watching? Or is that my age you're referring to? Is that my age you're referring to, Ruby?
No, I can use one. Can't bother to change it.
And Woodburn Paul just said hi, Brian. Hi, Paul. Did you hear me when I said that Paul was in?
Hi, Paul.
Paul of the Woodworms. Brent is asking Ruby is she on her way home, and the answer to that is not quite. Not yet.
Well, she's going the wrong way, actually. She's going north. She needs to go south from here to get home.
Yeah, she does that. She's heading a little further north, more into middle England, and then northern England. So we've got Baz from Real Simple Things in. Said good afternoon, folks. Hi, Baz. I'm not sure if there's any burning coming, but you never know. Pete said he was going to do something a bit weird, maybe. So Brent, there we go. Now we know where Ruby's going. She's off to see the Record Power facility. She's going to Record Power sponsored Tumblr, I think. At Record Power demonstrator, should I say. Mark Harvey suggests that ice cream milkshakes, can nearly say that,
Oh, that's a good plan.
Sends his granddaughter into warp drive.
Yep, that's a really good plan.
With added sugar, sprinkles on top and everything. Look, Mark, the gentleman Woodturner, has arrived from the depths of darkest IKEA.
He survived it.
Well, he's still in it.
He's still in it.
He's still in it, yeah. From the dark depths of IKEA, he says.
Ask him if he's going to get out for Wednesday and if he's going to do a live. Or if he's going to do the live from IKEA.
Well, that'll be interesting. Yeah, come think of that, Mark. Are you doing a live on Wednesday? Are you doing a live on Wednesday? That's the question.
I think we've got Andy tomorrow.
I think we have.
Brian tonight. Lewis is on tonight, I believe.
Me tonight, if my internet holds up. If not, Steve will be on at 8 o'clock anyway. So that's set. That's kind of set now. Steve is going to be on at 8 o'clock unless my internet is fixed. And Marcus said, no live this week, he's teaching. No.
Yeah, that's just an excuse. He just doesn't think he's going to find his way out of IKEA in time.
Yeah, that's what I think. Nice view of your head this time, Pete. That's okay.
Switch to that one. Might be better.
Maybe we just says, Mark, don't forget to pick up your selections of free pencils.
Yes.
Pocket filled.
Well, the one in this town uses pens now, which are just not quite up to mark.
Oh, that's a bit of a cheat.
Same size, the miniature ones, but
The banks used to do them, then they stopped. And who else used to do them miniature pen things? Another one of those places usually go, and I can't remember the name of it now.
so that's about the right depth now.
So Ruby says that Record Pearl wanted to look at some of their new products. Ruby, please tell me that they've developed some sort of O'Donnell type jaws. That would be good. Michelle says Argos. That's the one I was thinking about, Michelle. Well done, Argos. They used to have tiny little pens and pencils. I don't know if it's still there or not. I haven't been in there for a while.
I don't think I've ever used this tool in this way before. So it's slightly weird.
This tool being the hollowing tool, is it?
It's the Hope square bar one.
Mm.
8mm cutter on it.
Is Brian speaking to us from inside a Portaloo? No, Brian is speaking to you from his workshop. Don't tell me that. Let me just check on there. Check the audio, make sure the audio is coming. Aha! I know what's wrong now. Why did nobody tell me that I was getting a funny sound? Let's try. How's that? Is that any better, Mark? Can you still hear me, Pete?
I can hear you.
Okay. That's okay, because my computer was set on the condenser mic, which is about 3 miles away from my mouth, to be honest. So I'm now on my headset completely. Thanks, Mark, for that.
Yeah, that is a lot better.
There we go.
Cool, even for my key, it can be useful.
Brent said, Brian, we thought it was a BT problem. No, that was my problem. It's just the wrong microphone. I was editing a video the other day, so I had the condenser mic on the computer. I should just, what I normally do is just unplug it, and then that stops that happening. And reverse back to my Jabra link. Dr. Bob has joined us. Good morning from Detroit, Michigan.
Hey, Bob.
He says he's been watching while making breakfast. Now he can sit down and enjoy you with my breakfast.
Excellent.
Excellent, Bob. Welcome along. Thanks for coming.
Ruby didn't get any breakfast here.
No, what? That's downright shocking.
I know, we just fed her so much on the day before that she couldn't eat any breakfast.
She couldn't eat any breakfast. So for those of you who have joined us since we started, I'm just going to pop a link in here again. That's a link to William Kenny's channel, who is a good woodturner who's been going for a while and just started a YouTube channel, and I'm kind of trying to promote him a wee bit to get him up to 100 subs. He's currently on somewhere around 30 something. I'll tell you in a second when it regenerates itself. He's currently on 36 subscribers. So if we could
I wasn't hitting the marks I wanted to hit, so I've just changed the tool handle over to the swan neck. Figure out how this works. I've never actually used this before.
Is this from the Simon Hope Mini Hollowing kit? No?
Yeah,
Or do you
something
keep
like mini hollow, swan neck version. I just want to get in behind there a bit. See how it goes.
Yeah, thanks, Roy. Roy says there's 37 now on that. Northern Grimwell just said 38. Excellent. Well done, guys. Oh, Ruby Claire says, Mark, don't forget your homework. And Dana Wrigley, walking stick and... Oh, this is a new name to me. Dana Wrigley, walking stick and cane maker.
Yeah, not the first time we've seen him.
That's a kind of new name to me. I'm just going to pop over there and have a look at Dana's channel. Ah, no content. Oh, it's got some videos, though. Oh, there's some interesting shapes. Anybody's interested in making... oops, do that, do that.
Well, I can tell you that's just an aggressive a cut as the standard straight presentation.
Oh, yeah.
But actually quite smooth. It's not bad.
It's a nice little tool, I have to say. And like all of these swan neck tools, the better ones, the tip of the tool is in line with the shank of the shaft.
Yeah.
But it doesn't kind of flip itself over just as handily as some do. So anybody's interested in walking sticks and the making of walking sticks, might want to have a look at that channel. That's Dana Wrigley, walking sticks and cane maker.
Yeah, trouble with walking stick makers, they're another lot that have got patience.
Oh, yeah.
They're far superior to me on that basis. I don't have any of that.
Patience? What's that for? I don't know. For somebody who does so well with computers and stuff, you must have some kind of patience.
Patience,
it frustrates
patience
the
requires
living.
things that are difficult. Computers are easy.
Yeah, okay. Are they? Frustrate the living daylights out of me. You're welcome, Donna.
They're pretty instant. If you understand what you're looking at, then solving a problem is quite easy.
Oh, yeah, you have to have a deal of knowledge first, but that's my problem, lack of knowledge.
Same with anything, really.
Yeah, true.
But,
this is true.
No, I've made a few walking sticks in the past, and they are fun to make. But I cheated. I got the sticks from a cane maker, and I just made the tops.
The handles, yeah.
Terry
Barrett's having to leave us. He's probably melted now.
The guy I got the canes from, he'll cut them down and leave them underneath the hedge for a year. Then he'll go back the next year and cut some more down and pick up the previous years. Take them home and start work on them. And it's a long, organised process.
Yep, it appears to be. You have to be kind of organised for it. That's my issue. I'm not that organised. That's kind of why I have to buy blanks and stuff. So Gary Glass says I've made several. I have several sticks drying at the minute. That I'm hoping to make into walking sticks. People at markets have been asking me if I do them. Oh, very good. It's not something I've ventured into, is doing a market. Don't think I will. Steve from SK Crafts popped in to say a quick hello.
Hi, Steve.
And it's still not fixed his screen.
Like any making thing or any craft, there's a whole industry behind it of accessories and books tips and tricks, training, tools. So it's always good to get into things with new tools, isn't it?
That's yeah, tools. Talk about tools. I'm broke today. I paid a visit to the both Michelle and I paid a visit to the opticians today. And I got my eyes photographed, and she told me that I've got a 7mm tear in my right eye, in the back of my right eye, between 10 and 11 o'clock. That's lovely. And she also charged me £590 for Michelle and I for new glasses. I thought, thanks.
Cool. Did you say no? I can get an SK114 for that.
I could have got 2 for that.
Yep.
Well, maybe not. No, 1 maybe, yeah. Yeah, but I think my eyes are a bit more important. So.
Yeah, they are pretty useful. There's no point in having an SK114 if you can't look at it and admire it, is there?
Steve Rescue.
Although you can smoke
well,
them.
well, that's true. Steve from Rescue Craft says, well, thank you for the lovely welcome, folks. And Dana from Wrigley Walking Sticks and Cane Maker. My shop is far from organised. In fact, my intro is usually hi and welcome to the incredibly messy shop. Well, get it tidied up, Dana. No, don't be coming along here with a dirty shop. That's not good. Well, Ruby Claire says 49 people were watching. Okay, Ruby, thank you. Apparently, Chase reckons that I don't need to get my eyes fixed because the SK114 sees for you. Yeah, I'm believing that, Chase.
This is true, actually.
Yeah, no, it's not. Don't you lie either. It's terrible. This 2mm mortise is holding up well, Pete.
Yeah.
I have to say.
So you got 2mm on SK114. That's all you need.
Gary says, can they fix the tear with a laser, Brian? I have no idea, mate. If they want to see me, I will get an appointment to go to the eye hospital tomorrow, which I think it's in Belfast somewhere. I've no idea yet. And Todd at Glencoe Woodwork says an SK114 would bring more subscribers, Brian, and therefore yet more YouTube income. Yeah. Well, currently I'm on 1,200 and something subscribers, 1,217.
It's true, actually, because on a night time, the SK114 sneaks out, goes around everybody's houses and finds your channel and presses subscribe on their computers and then comes back again.
Oh, does it now?
Yeah, it does that.
The travelling SK114. How interesting. I think you're just making this up, Mr. Pete.
I was just thinking, this is getting a bit surreal. Has that something to do with my weekend with Ruby?
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Could it have anything to do with copious amounts of Doom Bar?
No, we didn't drink that much. We drank a bit, but not too much.
No, that's all right.
But
and did you go to the fancy restaurant?
We did.
I see.
I took her to the restaurant that you're not allowed in.
I see. That's it. I'm just not allowed there. I'm not posh enough, apparently, to go to the fancy restaurant. But this is fine. I am not one bit offended.
We went out Saturday night with Ruby and our neighbours because we already had plans with them. And the 5 of us had grand food and a good time at the old Station Inn in
excellent.
A nearby village.
Excellent. So the German woodturner is asking.
Go on.
The German woodturner is asking this eagerly awaited question. He says, "Did Ruby try Doom Bar?"
No.
Roy the boy has got the right answer to the question about the fancy restaurant, and she said, Roy says, "What, Brian? They wouldn't let you in?" Well, apparently Pete said they wouldn't let me in. That's what Pete said.
Yeah, it's
You're not posh enough to go to the fancy restaurant, so.
You got to be posh, or you've got to have an SK114, one or the other.
Yeah, that's it. Ruby Claire says, "Doom Bar? Question mark, question mark, question mark." Doom
I
bars
did
of beer,
ask if they
Ruby?
had it in the pub, but they didn't.
No. I'm sure you had some in the house.
Yeah, I did have some of those.
Chase is suggesting he may buy an SK114 within the next year or so, but first I need a number 1 Pro hollower. Well, apparently everybody needs a number 1 Pro hollower, but I haven't got one of them either, Chase. I don't think I'll be buying one either. Maybe another company who may suggest that if they want me to use their product, they may send me one to try it, and then I may consider paying for it. Dr. Bob says, in the past I've turned canes and pool cues for a local tobacco shop. And when he retired and sold his building, the new owner turned it into a craft and knitting shop. Very good.
The other thing we did with Ruby on Sunday
Mm-hmm.
is we took her down to Cheddar Gorge.
Ooh.
And as I pointed out to Ruby, England is like a model village. We
Yep.
have all these things, but they're in miniature.
Correct.
So Cheddar Gorge, it's like the Grand Canyon, but you can see the whole thing in 10 minutes.
Yep. And you can't fly through it. and there's
But you
no
can with a
donkey
model
rides down to
aircraft.
Yeah, you could, aye. But there's no donkey rides down to the bottom or anything, no. Now, I was going to read something there. He said, the Wood Dude says, most good quality restaurants exclude people who aren't mainland residents with the wrong kind of chucks. Oh, okay, Stephen. Fair enough, Stephen. And Chase says, I'm always open to doing a product review on my channel. Yeah, me too, Chase, me too. I've got enough subscribers for that yet, though.
Okay, so I've got a nice little undercut there.
That's nice.
Inside kind of matches the outside. Can't get the dust out because I don't have a compressor, but
Have you still got no compressor?
no.
For goodness sake, Pete.
I've only just found a floor.
It's not
Come
like
on.
they're a fortune, you know. I mean, come on. You could buy an 8 CFM compressor for less than £200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
do you know how I know this? Because I was looking at one yesterday.
well, yeah. I thought you had a compressor, Brian.
I
You
have,
need
but it's
another
only
one.
six. It's only 6 CFM, so it might not power the
Ah,
vacuum chuck.
so yeah,
See
you
what I
need
mean?
another one then.
Stop crawling, Stephen. It's not working. Stephen had just said, "We love Brian, really." Aye, so you do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
Likely story. This is a fancy brush. Is this sanding sealer you're putting on here?
Yeah, sanding sealer.
Is this your own sanding sealer or somebody else's?
This is Libron diluted.
Liberal. Michelle says, no. I think, did I mention something on? Oops. Can't afford to buy anything now. I've just spent all my excess money on getting my eyes tested and new glasses. So
yeah.
I'll have to start saving again. I was going to buy a vacuum chuck, but that's that out the window.
Yeah, so all this is just a jar. I drilled a hole in the lid and I hot melt glued a brush into it. Most important, make sure it's a wooden handle and not a plastic handled brush. Otherwise it'll fall apart under the solvents.
Correct.
And it's quite handy.
Yeah.
Quite a useful thing to have.
I think I might have to make myself one of those.
Actually, that jar isn't ideal. The best one is the Branston pickle jar with the little swollen bit at the bottom.
Oh, aye.
Because you can swirl the sanding sealer around in the jar, and that gives it a nice mixing point.
So Steve is having to ask Pete. He says, Steve, Pete, I've got to ask, what are you making?
I don't know.
It's just a little bowl, a little dish.
I wasn't doing a live, and I had no idea what I was going to do. I'm making Glyn very unhappy.
Because you're going to use your regret again.
James, no.
There may be singing ahead. And Michelle has just joined in the conversation and said, "Did you sort out the car insurance yet?" No, I have not. I'm not spending any more money today. It'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Does it
I
make
can't
any
spend
difference if you
any
spend
more
it
money
today or
today.
tomorrow? Just
It will,
spend it, Brian.
because my heart's broke already. I've spent over £600 today, and I'm depressed now.
Well, you don't want a broken heart tomorrow as well, do you?
Well, I'm going to have because I can't spend any more today. I just can't do it.
So just break it completely today and have it all
No,
mended by tomorrow.
no, I can't
What's
do
the
it.
problem?
I can't. No, I can't.
Right, lay speed down.
Oh, goodness, Amy's singing now. I hope you taught your daughter how to sing that song, Amy.
Has she gone to bed yet?
Steve says, her ears will be bleeding by now. Or his ears will be bleeding. I can hear banging on my roof. I think somebody is moulding some lead. Doug Miller says, "Brian, isn't the engineer coming tomorrow? That should raise your blood pressure." No, Doug, you were late in, so you missed this bit. The engineer was supposed to be here between 8 and 1 today. It's now 5 minutes past the hour of 2, and he's not here. And neither have I had a message to say that they're on their way. So there is no engineer coming today. I know there's not. I'm supposed to get a call back from a girl called Sharon regarding my complaint in BT at 2 o'clock, and it's still not appeared. So we shall see. But when I'm finished here, you can bet your bottom dollar I will be ringing PT. Dr. Bob says, "I like your standing stick with the ball. I had totally forgotten about its design. It has been since the 50s in my grandfather's workshop. I'm going to make one today," he says.
A really handy little design. It just gets you into those spaces a bit better than a straightforward stick. I do mine with a slot, which is the old-fashioned way, but I think a bit of Velcro is quite useful these days.
Velcro.
I'm just haven't caught up with the modern times yet.
So the wood dude is whining again. He says, "Brian, that's such a shame you spent all your money today. I was thinking of giving up turning, and I would have given you all my kit. But if you're skint, I'll reconsider." Yeah, thanks for that, Stephen. You're a star.
Thanks, Joe. You sang it loud enough. I actually got that one right. Don't have to do it again.
Roy the boy says, "Brian, they should be giving you some money." Well, they've already given me some, but they definitely will be owing me some more. You can guarantee.
Bit of Hampshire sheen just to make it shiny and protected. This particular wax is a blend of cornuba, which is lovely, shiny, and microcrystalline, which is strong. So it gives you a good blend of the two.
Todd from Glen Clove Woodworks wants to know, does BT stand for barely there? Yeah, that's about it. Or bloody terrible, whichever you, according to Amy. So Roy the boy's having to go now. Right, Roy. Catch you later, buddy.
Roy.
Thanks for watching. So I know that talking about the missed engineer's appointment, every time the BT say they're sending an engineer and they don't turn up, You get £26 and 20 pence compensation from BT. So that'll be another £26 coming off my bill for next month.
Yeah. So there you go, a nonsense pot.
Nice little pot.
2 mil deep mortise. Couple of lines in there just because, why not? Undercut. So it's undercut rim. Really hard to catch an undercut on the camera, but I think you can just about see it there.
Yeah, you can certainly see it, Pete. It's
But,
very nice.
Yeah, nice little pot.
Amy loves
Pretty
it.
piece of crab apple. And a live done.
Excellent.
To do today. But I've got to go to this view one more time.
This is this clean floor view.
I found my floor.
So, are we not nearly ready for a workshop tour yet with this new extension that you've built?
Yeah, I was going to do that soon, but probably next week. We'll see how things work out. I've got a video I really want to get done this week. Bring Brian back in. Got a video I really want to finish this week, and that'll take priority. But
SK Crab says, "Wow, look at that! Yeah, that's the clean floor he's referring to."
Yeah. Well,
it's okay, Steve. We'll get him round to our way of thinking shortly. It'll be okay, mate. Yeah. Don't hold your breath.
I still got some work to do. I mean, I've still got some more stuff to work for the extensions, a bit more organisation in the extension. Because I've got to tidy this place up even more. So I should have a better workshop for it.
Excellent.
Well, thanks everybody for coming in. You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed your breakfast, Brent.
Thank you, Brent.
And Doug, yeah, a crab apple, apart from the fact it's prone to splitting, it generally is quite pretty. Same as apple. Apple's a lovely wood, but it does, obviously, being a fruit wood, it splits.
Yeah, Gary Glass doesn't trust you, Pete. He says that's a screen grab from somebody else.
No, it's definitely the floor that Ruby found underneath all the rubbish. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming in, and I think we're done.
Good, excellent.
Take care,
Thanks,
everyone.
Pete. Talk to you all later.